Hello, a very good evening, and welcome to another Friday spiritual lecture with some light language. So, as I put in my post on Monday, the beautiful unicorns have been with me a lot this week, just bringing their light, their energy, their sparkles into my life, and it's been really wonderful. I feel blessed to have them around. And I pulled a card from the unicorn deck, and it said that healing and abundance are welcome. They're welcome to, I don't know what I'm saying here. Healing and abundance are available to every single one of us. You know, the unicorns welcome everybody into their realm, into having a sense of being loved and held by them. Everybody's worthy. And they started talking to me about why don't we call in this healing and abundance? No, it is, well, there are two reasons. You know, one is all around us is poverty consciousness. We are so plugged into the idea that there simply isn't enough for everybody in this world, or that we can't create enough abundance, because it's got to go off on a tangent for a sec, because this is the thing about abundance. We assume there's this kind of finite amount of abundance in the world, and that has to be shared amongst everybody. And what we forget, what I'm being told, is that we can actually create abundance. You know, it is not its finite amount. We can just create more in each of our lives. And part of this is being able to accept the healing and the love and the abundance that is on offer to us. And the unicorns talked about how we reject this idea, we reject this love, for the simple reason that we don't feel that we're worthy. We feel that we've done something wrong in our lives, that we need to be ashamed and carry this guilt. And for this reason, we are not allowed to have the universe give us, not spoil us, but to give us what it is that we are worthy of, truly worthy of. And you know, if people think about, oh, if I get given a gift, it's because I'm being spoiled. No, it's not about being spoiled. It's about saying you are actually worthy of having this healing, this love, this abundance, and these feelings of safety. And part of it stems from, you know, when you're young and you're given messages about, oh, well, that's very nice, that present, but you don't quite deserve that. You know, you're told that when you've done something wrong, you don't deserve love, you don't deserve a gift. You have to earn everything. And so we've grown up with this idea that we have to really work hard in order to feel worthy of having anything in our life. And so life becomes a struggle because we've got it in here that this is how life is. But this is an illusion. You know, we are so immensely powerful at manifesting, at creating, but we've created other stuff that doesn't necessarily feel good. And we have to come back to this place that says, I'm a divine being of light. I am so worthy that there is nothing terrible about me that says I do not deserve to live a good, abundant, healed life. You know, these are just the messages that we have been given. I wrote something today. Let me just check what it was that I can't remember, just sums it up perfectly. And that was it. It's, I'm done apologizing for who I am, because this is what we do, especially here in Britain. We apologize for absolutely everything that we do as though we really are wrong. But the universe never sees us that way, because the universe created us. How can we be wrong when the universe is divine? And so we need to learn to accept abundance. You know, if someone does something kind for us, we feel so so unworthy, so full of guilt and shame, and thinking, well, there are others out there who deserve this more than me. I'm fine. Always the whole thing of I'm fine. Well, stop being fine. Start looking at your life and thinking, I don't want to be fine. I want to be magnificent. I want to be incredible. I want to shine. And in order to do this, I need to be open to all the positivity, all the energy, all the love that just wants to come into my life. It's like you're standing in a room and there's a door and the door is shut. And you're saying, well, there's tons and tons of love and abundance out there, but I'm going to stay here and not open the door. We've got to open the bloody door. We've got to actually take that step and say, yes, I am worthy. Yes, I deserve. Because nothing is going to change. No matter how much you ask, no matter how much you beg the universe to bring you good things, to heal your body, to heal your soul, it's not going to happen if there is this stream of consciousness inside of you that simply says, I'm not worthy. Because that'll block it. That's the fence. That's the massive fence that is put up between these two sides, and you hide on one, desperately asking for things to come through, but there is this fence. So you need to change it. You need to work with this energy that says, I deserve. And then allow. You can ask and ask and ask, but if you don't allow, again, it's not going to come in. Don't turn your head away when a gift is being presented on this side. Don't turn your head away to the other side. You have to be open. You have to look everywhere. Not deliberately looking, where is it? But just be aware that when something beautiful comes towards you, that you open your heart, you open your energy, and you accept. It's not selfish to accept. It's a gift from the universe, from those who love you. Make them happy by accepting. So that was a little message from the unicorns or from the universe. And now we're going to allow the light language to flow. We're going to allow the unicorns to bring through their love, these beautiful four-legged angels. So sit back and relax and let them lift the shame. Let them help you open your energy to the abundance and the love that is on offer always. And so with thanks. Warasi marodha yesurati ora marshaki warasi. Tane warashi sama warati urkmara. Paiskoya the karonanga marakotakashi. Morazi warando gurubarashikeratsinda. Tide dodorona maroshis mieda raparsia. Keorandandosha. Tane masi waranodojumrasa. Tunasi orasha. Tadesio yamrata roshkasi. Tomorrow see ya. Taruanora she is a randoranjika or a quezikia. Murenzi shar. Toronorando she bara the sear. Murasinyar te corrigiorania mararoraisia. Donarando she arasisvara. Torandia si orajake. Tamurashinsan the dorna marojnaya. Marsuyon Bashana, Sandashinya Siadora, the Kishio Najeta. Morasiduarari yet the Kiwaranda Koshe. To Janyara Sikoro, Jaskar and the Kishia, Rana Mariota. To Nueronda, Damiarosi. To Naj Nora. Yes, io do coraggio, che scheroranda tatashi, Junasiaranda tambrojana, Aisiayundaranda coragadusha, Saraidara, Marondashi. They say, if you want to have sun on your face, you have to lift your face to the sun. Waranjidaranda karoishka zamarando dokushia orasia. Tararanda kua, Ayindarora Kadoraga Marishkisa, Taisa Maroranda, Haro Paroshasa, Also that we are not the only race within the universe that has thought this about ourselves, but that they too have considered at one point they weren't worthy. So they see ya. Nemarosha satataoriasi. Moramushi morana marji morajasa. Tarisi. Nanienda namaratoshi koyata kasirandashi. They say, but if you want your wings, you have to learn to accept. Marazivaraurandatodisha. Tanisi sandiataroshi. Korensinjasi. Kanadanda krakush kurora yatasi. Tania aramora de tutoshe. Sadiataramoshara. Tamisa marandako. Zeraisky. Brazindutoarandashi. Marazinaro tototoshia. Tane merandakio rasi. Mare marazo totosi traniara totoboron koreatasi. It is just a lesson that we have to go through, that we've all had to go through. It doesn't make us egotistical or big-headed to accept help. It simply puts us in a position in which the universe can actually help. Tumor Sisusana, Sudorasi, Sedazia, Noratasi, Kais, Hanna, Morata, Sisana Morasakorea, Corazia, Corasi, Corogata, Casi, Tanyayero, Itasa, Bramora, Aishia. It is like a muscle that we haven't exercised in a long time. We are not the Kushamara, that's Sazana, Sazia, Tanarana Tukurako, Arayishima, Tanimazizia, Tokurushe, Sayeta, Sierra, et Arema. And to start with, it may feel strange, but it is, that message of diving into a cold lake. At first it feels freezing, but quickly you get used to it. You get to like it. Your body adjusts, and what is happening is that we have this beautiful universe, and we have us and these two incongruous energies. And we have to bridge this gap. And we bridge the gap by elevating our energy. And this we do by beginning to feel how worthy we are, so that we begin to match the higher vibration of all the gifts that are coming in, so we can simply accept and create and be. And be the person that we know we can be, and live the life that we can. Tara ishke swara yatake, taran nashesa, tamoraj kura, ayese, marahara dishes, taran maji, tarasa ora kieran, maro hayatosha, taran masi, tumo ayora harasi, tora yataka, rayi shoranda, taisa. Ora ishasi, me barandasi, moharadia, haita siaro etakio, arasiaro ratke, marosiora etasi, marorandia rotarn the gorase, taisa, morambish kushaya nora. And the unicorns say that, and they give us the energy of forgiveness to help us forgive the way we have treated ourselves, so that we can be at peace in who we are and no longer believe in the struggle, but instead simply come back to knowing that we're worth it. So it was a beautiful, sparkly message from the unicorns. You can call on them, anytime. As a child, you probably had them, I don't know, on your walls or a toy or so. They weren't just a toy, they represented energy. So call them in. Allow the child to call them in, and they'll be there because they love us. So thank you so much for being here today with me, and I hope you enjoyed that mini light language activation. I will be back with another message and another Monday mantra, and I hope you'll join me for that and again on Friday. In the meantime, I wish you amazing light blessings and embrace everything that you deserve. Bye bye.